Hi, this is GunNut226 here with a follow-up review on some more socks, boot socks in particular. First thing I wanted to cover is these 511s that I still have. I've had them for probably just over a year, and let's take a look at these. You can see how the white sock has faded somewhat over time. It's become a little bit darker, blackened by the boots and whatnot, but they still perform extremely well. No degradation in performance noted. They still work very well. So I still highly recommend these 511 boot socks. They came out with some new versions and newer type designs to solve that other problem that I mentioned. Where you couldn't really tell a level 1 from a level 2. That's pretty much been eliminated, but I haven't got any new in stock or to test. You can see here they're holding up very well. They're somewhat discolored, but overall not bad for having these for over a year, all the washes they've been through. So still highly recommended. Here are the Walmart socks. I've had these probably the same amount of time. I've actually had a couple pair of these go belly up on me. But these are still hanging in there. You can tell they're not in that great a shape, but they're still there. But I still say they're not. I guess they're worth the money because you could buy a whole pack of these for one sock of the 511. So use them as you wish. Here I got a new pair of the 511s here. You can see these are the 511 summer weights. I'm not sure how well it's showing up on video, but these are the 511 summer weight. They've performed extremely well for me. They're nice and they're light. Keep your feet a little bit cooler in the summertime. You can see they don't have as much padding or as much compression as the other socks do, as the heavier duty ones. But that's probably okay for the summertime. They have some really nice mesh on the top, just like the 511 socks from before. If you can see, it's really nice mesh. You can see right through there, and that's where the top of your foot goes, so it can get ventilated and keeps it a little bit cooler. So it's extremely nice. It's still $12.99 a pair, and these are the 6-inch variety. I think the 9-inch variety, they're actually up to $13.99 a pair if you go onto 511's website. So I still highly recommend the 511 socks. Stitching is still a high quality we've come to expect from 511. No problems or issues with these. I've had them for just after I did that last review. I think it was in August time frame. I got these, picked these up. So here is some new socks that I'm looking at today. Here is some Under Armour. You can see this is an Under Armour brand. If you see these socks out in the store, they range for, I think they're about $8.99 a pair, is what they retail for, or $9.99 a pair. But I would not recommend these socks. While the construction looks very similar to 511, the material that they use is extremely subpar. My feet got really hot in these, and they might be okay for wintertime use, but even with the wicking feature it's just not there with these socks. Not really sure what the deal is. They look kind of cool. They got some nice padding and zones and whatever. They seem to be pretty comfortable in the boot initially, but then after you wear them for a while, it's just like my feet get hot and it becomes uncomfortable. So as of right now, I would say these Under Armour, this style of Under Armour anyway, I would probably avoid these, and I wouldn't get those. However, here we have another Under Armour sock. This is called the Heatgear sock. You can see the Under Armour logo right on the top here. Very nice. Now, initially I pulled these out of the box and I was like, this sock looks awfully long, because there was no length designated on them, and they're actually over the calf socks. I typically don't really like over the calf socks, but in this case I'm making an exception, because these socks are quite nice. You can see here they have a very nice construction all around the sock. No real problems with stitching. They're embroidered. These socks actually stay up. I pull them up over my calf and they don't fall down. That's probably the first pair of really nice socks that I've had that did that. You can see here the toe, in the toe box area. Not many seams, not a lot of extra thread that was used. These socks are really quite nice. They keep your feet and your legs with good blood circulating throughout the day, just like before with the 511 socks. I'm very impressed with these. The composition of these socks is 86% olefin, 13% nylon, and 1% spandex. So there is a slight bit of cushioning built into these, but there's not a lot. But you can see here, here's a zone on the top of your foot. It's like a vent similar to the 511s, where it lets perspiration out and lets you vent your foot, and it lets the heat out pretty well. So overall, I'm very impressed with these. You can see that it is slightly, again, discolored by the boot. I'm wearing black boots, so any sock's gonna have that happen. But overall, you can see the stitching quality is nice, and up here in the cuff area, this probably is what keeps it from falling down. It's a really nice cuff. Haven't had a problem with it springing out on me or losing elasticity. Even with these 511s, I've had these for a long time. They've gone through a lot of washes, and they haven't lost elasticity either. The elasticity, that's extremely impressive. So these socks retail for about $10 a pair, and if you're in the market for a nice pair of summer boot socks, these Under Armour Heatgears, I would highly recommend those. Even if they're over the calf, they keep your legs, the blood circulating in your legs, and actually extremely comfortable. I've worn these probably for 12-14 hours in my boots, and both my Sidewinder HPIs, as well as another pair of boots that I'm testing out right now, and review will be coming up on those pretty soon. So anyway, if you have any other questions or comments about the socks, let me know. Maybe I'll do another update in another 6 or 9 months or whatever, and see how all these socks are working out. But as of right now, the 511s are recommended, and these Under Armour Heatgears, I highly recommend those as well. So if you have any other questions, let me know. Please subscribe. Thanks for watching.